This is a demo of the Meritus Digital Feedback Reviews and Reputation software system. So let's take a look at how this system works. The idea is that instead of being at the effect of reviews that get posted online and only seeing them once they've been posted and trying to handle them after the fact, with this system you can be proactive. And as soon as a customer comes into your business, you have the system all set up so that you can reach out to them and encourage them to give you feedback on your services and your employees. The system will then email them. They post their review or give you their feedback. It comes back into your system. This is all at this point still internal. If it's a 4 or 5 star review, you can encourage them to post it online and make it very easy with one click. Or if it's less, if it's a 1, 2, or 3 review, then you have the opportunity to work with them and see how you failed to meet their expectations, what went wrong, what didn't they like. And it becomes a really good quality control system and an employee performance review system. Then once you've handled that customer's upset or disappointment and they are ready to write a 4 or 5 star review, that's the point where you would encourage them to post it online and share it on social media. Once you have those reviews growing online, you'll see other customers are then looking online and they see those reviews, and that is very influential in who they choose. According to the Harvard Business Review, a 1-star increase in your Yelp reviews can be as much as a 9 or 10% increase in your revenue. So they find these reviews, they're looking at other people's reviews and opinions, and the number of people who read and trust these online reviews has increased remarkably in the last 2 years. So it's having a big effect, and that drives new business, which of course brings in the revenue. So let's look at how this proactive review management actually works. In your system, you have a contact manager, and this is where you would add in the customers. So you can add them one by one, or you can upload a CSV file, like from an Excel spreadsheet, for instance, of all your customers' names and emails. You also can put in the names of your staff members. So you've got employees that you can add in, and then as you add a new customer, you can attach which employee they saw or which server, who dealt with them, and so on. So it's very easy to see which of your customers have already reviewed you and what their review was, and which of them have not yet reviewed you. So if they don't review you, then you can send out another email. The system will set up and send 2 or 3, as many as you decide. You can set up a sequence of emails that will ask them and remind them. If they don't do it on the first one, you can send another one in a day or 2 and remind them that they should be doing these reviews. There are certain actions over here that you can take. So, for instance, if you wanted to send just a promotional email to someone who hasn't reviewed your site, then you would choose those that have not yet reviewed your site. So if you go back here, you'll see these bottom 2 not reviewed. So you would select those that haven't reviewed, and then that'll show up here, and you can actually either do this little drop down and choose the ones that are already in the system that are automatically set up, or you can send an individual email and ask them again to review. So this is what they get. We want to hear from you. It says who it comes from. It has the name, person's name, very personal. Thanks for visiting us. We really like to hear about your experience. And then it has the link. Click here to complete your review. And if they click that, they automatically, if they click that, they automatically then get sent to this page, which, as you can see, can be branded for the business. All they have to do is click the number of stars and write a few lines and hit submit. So it's all very easy. This guy has given us a 5-star review and says they were awesome. So that's fantastic. So as soon as they give you a 4 or 5-star review, it triggers them to go immediately to this page, which is a positive thank you page. And this is a little video with a professional actress, just very white label, and it just says we're so happy, we're really glad that you were happy with the service, and we would appreciate it if you would please just post what you had written onto, and here we've got Google and Yelp, but you can put other ones. You can put in Urban Spoon, TripAdvisor, whatever you want can also go in here. So you could have 3 or 4 or 5 of them, or just whichever the 2 that you want. Their review will show up here. All they have to do is click copy and then hit the Yelp button, and they can go and post it there straight away. If it was a 1, 2, or 3-star, they come to this one. And this is for negative reviews. So we're saying, well, we're terribly sorry to hear that we disappointed you. We'd love to hear your suggestions, and we've given them 4 boxes where they can have their little rant and tell us what we did wrong or what they weren't happy with, and hit submit. Now that one does not go external. It comes back into the business and gives you the opportunity to deal with whatever happened. All right, so once they've done this, you get the email. You have the chance to reach out to them and deal with any issues that came up. And perhaps if you're seeing trends with one particular employee, you can handle that too. So this is your email management. It'll tell you where you can, what emails need to be sent, how they've been set up. You can set up more. You can see who's reviewed you, how many reviews they've given you, and this one now has increased, and this will be in live real time. So if you look back here, you'll see you had a 3 out of 5, and now that you've got this new one, that's the 5-star review, this has gone up to 3.67. So that keeps going up. And then you can get reporting. You had a 1-star review and a 5-star review, and it gives you the percentages and how you're doing there. So you get that reporting. And this is for Sarah Smith, who's the employee. It'll to show you she's had 1 5-star review, but as time goes on, you'll see all her reviews, and you'll be able to track that in real time as well. So that's how the review management part works. You set up the system, you put your names in. As soon as somebody comes in, you put that name in. It triggers automatically a series of emails that have been done in the setup. If it's a 4 or 5-star review, it goes online. If it's not, it comes back inside, and you get to be able to use that as a quality control mechanism. So now let's look at review monitoring, because you need to monitor all your reviews all the time. The system will automatically keep a list of all the reviews, and it will look on all the sites that you set up and constantly keep a track of who's saying what and where is it being said. So this is an email alert for a positive or a negative review. This will come in, and it will tell you that you had a review from this person. It was a 1, 2, 5, whatever, and you can see this is top is for the positive, the bottom is for the negative. And you can set this up to be personalized. This is, of course, you can edit all of this. You can see it's got a little editor here. You also can say who you want these alerts to come to. And it's very easy to just put in all your information in here so that we know everything about the business and we know how to respond to these people. So here again, you're just seeing the monitoring of the reviews. And it'll tell you where. It'll tell you how many reviews you've had, what you of each star, and you can find out where those were posted. So let's look at setting up your micro page. This is very useful. It's an individual page, standalone page with its own URL, and what we do is it's branded. You have your little map. If you're a local business, it'll say what your average stars are, and it encourages people to write a review right here. Here we're only posting 4 and 5 star reviews, and this gets good visibility in the search engines. So while you're in the back end of the system, you can see right here where to set up the micro page, and you put all the information in, and it automatically will publish that page. And now you've started putting stuff in. You've put the picture, it could be your logo. You can put in your business times, the kind of payment methods that you have. There it tells you the external page. It's on a site called localreviewdirectory.com. All the hundreds and hundreds of people that are using the system, all of their pages are on this site, Local Review Directory. So it's not just like it's one orphan page. It's on a site that is a review directory that gets really good traffic and gets good search results. And you can see here, you can enable including external reviews. You'll be able to say what kind of service you do. There's a lot of information that can go into this page. And then, of course, you can share these onto your social sites. And here we've got Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, Yelp, and YouTube. So here you can see that you can also ask them to write a review right here on this page. But again, it's not automatically going to post to this page. So if somebody clicks on it and writes a review and says, I had a terrible experience, they're the worst ever, don't ever go anywhere near them, that will not post to this page. It will come internally back to you into the whole loop system so that you have the chance to handle that before they go somewhere else maybe and write a negative review. So although you're encouraging people to write reviews, only the positive 4 and 5s will be posted. And so here you have a little breakdown where you can see again, these are the ratings breakdown for Google Plus and Yahoo and so on. Just gives you a lot of data. There's a lot of reporting that you can get out of this system. You'll see this little tab here for reporting. There's a tremendous amount of analytics and reporting that you can get. So one of the questions we often get is, can all this be shared on social? And the answer is absolutely yes. You just have to set it up. And again, when you're in your business owner information tab in the back end of the system, you would go down here to social media setup, and you can say share the reviews on Facebook, auto post, Twitter, Google+, wherever, and there are a lot more that you can do there. So when you have these, it's pretty easy just to set it up so that it will, and here you can see share review, and you can pick Twitter and Facebook, and this is what it'll look like on Facebook. It comes out as a little image with the number of stars, what the review is, and a little call to action. So it's very quick and easy to do that, and then you can see again what your online ratings are and how everything is doing and where to share it. It's very easy to do all the social sharing. It can be very automatic. But again, it will only share the 4 and 5 star reviews. So that's the demo of the system, and we'd love to get you started. So you just go to meritusdigital.com and click on the sign up button, and away you go. We'd love to have you on board and help you to increase your reviews and your revenue.